afternoon baseball on MLB Network, and a great look there at Rogers Center in Toronto. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Detroit Tigers and the Blue Jays. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Toronto Blue Jays.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. With that, let's get you a look at the starting nine for the Tigers. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Now here's the pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The windup and the 0-1. Runs up and gets this one down. And a barehanded pickup. So 1 away after the phenomenal defensive effort.
Batting second, the shortstop, number 40.
Next up for Detroit, number 40. He readies for his first plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent and well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. We'll give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
The first baseman.
Stepping in, Miguel Cabrera. Ryu looks in. First pitch on the way. Off speed pitch, just missed inside. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Popped up. Guerrero is there for it, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. It's the Tigers nothing. Blue Jays coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Michael Fulmer is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
And that's taken for strike 1. This is popped up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Batting second, the designated
Coming
hitter.
forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Brendan Drury, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Ball 1.
1-0.
1 out, nobody on. And even 1-1 count to Brendan Drury. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Popped straight up. Cabrera has room in foul territory. 2 gone.
Batting third, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Swinging on 3-0, and he can't keep it fair, so it'll be 3-1 now. The 3-1. Full count now. 3-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We are still scoreless. Here's C.J. Cron now. They'll get us started in the top of the 2nd.
The designated hitter, C.J. Cron.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Grichuk has a beat on it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting fifth, the second baseman.
Ready now, Jonathan Schoop. And now a pitch on the way. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Here's a pop-up now, and 2 quick outs here in the second.
Batting 6th, the third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
Into the box now, Jeimer Candelario. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Hit out toward second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Now in the box, number 13. He'll get his first shot with the bat here.
No left fielder, Lourdes.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's out number 1.
Batting 5th, the first baseman.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Tellez tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. The 2-1 is strike 2 swinging. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Popped him up. Candelario shading to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting 5th.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch on its way. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. The 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. At the plate, Nico Goodrum. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gurriel is there. He's got it 1 away.
Batting 8, the right fielder, number 50.
So striding in, number 50. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Into the corner and slicing foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. So digging in now, Jake Rogers. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Ryu's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Third inning, no score to this point. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Down in order go the Tigers. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Coming to the plate now, Reese McGuire. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's the first pitch to him. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Grichuk comes into play with a slugging percentage over 490, just shy of 500. So he's looking to inch closer to that nice plateau right here. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. 1-2 now. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Kevin Biggio.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Goodrum moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. In now, Victor Reyes back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
he has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's the first out.
The batter.
Coming to the
Number
plate now,
40.
number 40. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Popped him up. He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th.
Up next for the Tigers. The first baseman.
So 2 are gone now for Miguel Cabrera. First pitch of the at-bat. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. Richard is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Bo Bichette. He'll start it out against Michael Fulmer to begin the inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark.
Hitter,
Bo
Brandon
Bichette has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Oh, and it throws him, and they got him.
Hey, a good right-handed pickoff move is really all about the footwork, and that was nice. He got his feet all the way around the first, which allowed his hips and everything else to clear for an accurate throw to the inside of the bag. That, and it was real quick, too.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
now batting.
So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And you can see both guys into the 90s. One guy well into the 90s, 97 versus 91 on the top velocities so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Takes this the other way to right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 4 pitches, all it takes to retire the Jays. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo home run for C.J. Cron. First home run of the campaign for him as the Tigers grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Here's Jonathan Scope now.
Second baseman, Jonathan Scope.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. In the air out to left. Gurriel is there. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now at the plate, Nico Goodrum. He flew out in his last at bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike one. Hard ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Batting, number 50.
Standing in now, number 50. Seared down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Oh, good spot on the black for strike two. Goodrum, the runner at first with two gone. Over to first, Ryu back in standing. The 0-2 once more. Misses. That's ball one.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Fouled away. Two out with the man at first. Fouled off. Ryu comes set. Here it is on a ball and two strikes. Now a curveball in there. Strike three called, and the inning is over. But the Tigers hit the board first on the strength of this solo home run. Halfway home here from Rogers Center. It's now 1-0 Detroit. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Popped him up. Scope has a play. Makes the play, one away.
The batter, number 44.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. Slider laid off for a ball.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
The 2-2 one more time. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Now batting.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Waiting on it, the right fielder. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 1-0. Stepping up to the plate, Jake Rogers. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Stays alive, still 0-2. The next 0-2. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he fans on the barehanded attempt, so that ought to be scored as a bunt single.
Now batting, number 40.
Digging in, number 40. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Here's the first pitch to him. On the ground is short. This could be two. He's got it. One there. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Tigers failed to make any noise. They lead it 1-0. Stepping in for the Jays, Reese McGuire will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Reyes going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall.
One out now in the Toronto sixth inning. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Reyes ranging back at the track. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The batter, number 8.
Had to go a long way to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track data. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 120 feet to bring it in. No doubt that grab saved extra bases. In now, Kevin Biggio, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Biggio, a native Texan. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might...
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field, and it's gone. And good for him. Kevin Biggio has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Stepping in now, Bo Bichette. As he rips it on the ground to second. Scope is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the Jays are able to tie things up thanks to the solo home run. Part of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up to start the 7th, all even at 1 apiece. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto, all square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
1-0 the count. Now the 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gurriel has a play. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
Striding forward now is the DH. C.J. Cron comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, Matt, and that last at bat, That was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first two pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
And he'll get back in standing. Into the box now, Jonathan Scope, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. The 1-2. Still 1-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Now batting.
Next for the Tigers, Jeimer Candelario. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ryu comes set. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Popped him up. Bichette calls for it. And the inning is over. Tigers lead 1. Score remains tied 1-1. Brandon Drury will bat next. No hits to this point.
The designated hitter, Brandon Drury.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses, ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And Cabrera will take this one for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Vladimir.
Ready for another shot now, Vladimir Guerrero. First delivery to him on the way. On the line, that's a base hit. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Vladimir Guerrero has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And he fouls this one off. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. On the ground to short. Could this be two? To second for one. Throw to Cabrera for an inning-ending double play. Down in order go the Blue Jays. Still tied 1 apiece. Digging in and looking for more, Nico Goodrum. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Goodrum.
First pitch of the at-bat. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Into the box, number 50. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Hernandez. He's got it 1 away. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison to this point. And as you could imagine, in a 1-1 ball game, both guys sporting excellent lines so far. Ready once again, Jake Rogers. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Comes set and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. 2 very well-pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ball game. Things have been tight throughout. Ryu comes set. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Richard moves over, and the inning is over. 1 left for Detroit. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Nick Ramirez is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Nick Ramirez.
Into the box, Rowdy Tellez.
Leading up for Toronto, the first baseman, number 44.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. The 1-1 is a fastball down below the knees. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, but this will land untouched. Another full count pitch home. Hit in the air down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. The next 3-2. Back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning. Game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Standing in now, Teoscar Hernandez. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Number 50 is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Reese McGuire. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Danny Jansen will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Pinch hitting for the Blue Jays. Number 9.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back in. Skied into straightaway right. Number 50 will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting.
Here's Randall Grichuk,
right
0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Grichuk.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ball 1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. That's wide, 2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for Toronto. Score remains tied 1-1. Jonathan Davis will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 49.
Danny Jansen
Now
will stay in the ball game as he'll
number 9.
likely do the catching from here out. So striding forward now,
Leading
number
off for the
40.
Tigers,
He'll hit from the right side of the batter's box against
Number
the
40.
left-handed pitcher. Travis Shaw is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Number 21, Travis Shaw.
First offering on its way. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. And he takes a called strike one. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Jansen corrals it. The throw to first is in time, one down.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Miguel Cabrera. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound. And that will be the last we see in this one of Hyun-Jin Ryu. So a no decision here this afternoon, as it'll be up to the bullpen from here on out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Now Cabrera swings and misses on a good pitch that time as he's rung up for out number 2. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. And that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
That's inside. 2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking. That guy, he's capable of taking deep every time he digs in. So it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 offering. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Grounder down the line at third. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Tigers leave 1. Still tied 1 apiece. Number 67 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 67.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Kevin Biggio.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Final line there for the Detroit starting pitcher, and that's
11.
exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.